We begin tonight with the death of Madeleine Albright. The first woman to be U.S. Secretary of State has died of cancer.
She rose in the halls of power in Washington after an extraordinary immigrant's journey. 3 grandparents were murdered in the Holocaust, and she fled communist oppression to go on to live the American dream. Madeleine Albright was a trailblazer and a central figure in U.S. foreign policy in the 1990s, who helped steer the nation in the aftermath of the Cold War. State Department spokesman Ned Price saluted her.
The impact that she has had on this building is felt every single day in just about every single corridor.
In 1997, Albright became the first female Secretary of State.
I, Madeleine Corbell Albright,
do solemnly swear.
do solemnly swear.
Albright championed the expansion of NATO, pushed the alliance to intervene in the Balkans to stop genocide, and she says she was most proud of what the U.S. accomplished there.
And the people of Kosovo, now it's an independent country, and there's a whole generation of little girls whose first name is Madeleine.
And Albright has been a voice in current affairs. Just last month, in a New York Times op-ed before Russia's invasion of Ukraine, Albright argued that Vladimir Putin would be making an historic error in invading. Last year, she spoke at the funeral of former Secretary of State Colin Powell.
My heart is sad, for I have lost a friend.
Albright was born Marie-Jean Madlenka Corbell on May 15, 1937, in Prague, Czechoslovakia. The family immigrated to Colorado, and Albright Americanized her name to Madeleine. She earned a B.A. from Wellesley and a Ph.D. from Columbia. She was proud to be an immigrant, and Albright fondly remembered a ceremony she presided over for new U.S. citizens.
And I heard this man saying, "Can you imagine, I'm a refugee and I just got my naturalization certificate from the Secretary of State." And I went up to him and I said, "Can you imagine that a refugee is Secretary of State?" And that is what this country has been about.
The Clintons released a joint statement saying, in part, they're profoundly saddened by Albright's passing, calling her one of the finest secretaries of state and an extraordinary human being. They say her death is an immense loss to the world, and indeed it is.